Here in Las Vegas, there's a storm brewing, but the real reason for the first day back of the week with AFRM and Tesla both being short-term gambles, well, whether or not, I don't think it's going to come out to be very profitable. My question is, in the market this week, what is my strategy? And also, what exactly will happen with a firm being, close to its all-time high now at 140, which is crazy. I think it went down to 136 actually, but the point is, will it continue on its run or will it just fade back down to the 120s? And then same thing with Tesla. When you get to 800 again, is the thing going to keep going and go up to 850 and try to test its all-time high? Just like Bitcoin, 57,000. Is it going to try to reach 63? Are we going to test it like we do sometimes and then fall from the all-time high back down a couple times and then bounce around and then eventually do that breakout? Because what we want is to break out on Bitcoin and Tesla. And even, something like a firm, which kind of thinks, in my mind, similar to how Tesla ran from basically a nothing company to something with a whole bunch of speculation and hype. But the truth is that, these main three are short-term going to lose money, because if you buy a call short-term with an expiration, the theta decay and the decay you get in general with an option is horrible. So don't do the short-term calls. If you're going to do anything, sell a put. Selling a put's awesome because you can sell a put, and the strategy is you get to actually own the shares again. You put up some capital to sell a put, but in short term you can get a little premium from it, and then worst case scenario, you end up owning the shares for maybe a little bit more than what you wanted. But most of the time, like with AMC for instance, sell a put, you get the price, instead of being at like 30, you get it down to maybe like 27 or something if you go for a really long term selling a put for maybe 2023 even. Like, who thinks that AMC is honestly going to be in the 20s or 30s in 2023? Most people would bet that the gamble is it's going to fall back down to the 20s or the teens even. And so they think that in the long term effect of like selling a put, that it's just going to be better for them to take their 100 shares for instance and sell it to someone knowing that they're for sure going to sell it in 2023 for 20 or 27 or whatever the price is that ends up being that you actually own the shares for when you wait that long. But you have to have a lot of capital for ones like Tesla and like Coinbase and these big high priced companies. The puts, selling them are just outrageous, but the premium's amazing. Same thing with the call. I saw a call for Tesla at 2000 for 2023. I'm sure putting up a lot of capital and it's just going to decay over time, but at least I have that option when the thing runs again, when Bitcoin runs again, when things start to jump above their resistance lines, which they've been faltering at for the last 6 months. We'll continue this bull run through 2022. I can have no doubt about it in my mind that around then, because everyone keeps buying the dip, buy the dip, we're going to get up to a point where it's going to be outrageous. No one's going to want to do anything but sell when the interest rates start to rise, when the Fed starts to taper. So your long-term holds for 2022, sure, they'll do well, but around the end of the fall, even before that in the summer, you better be starting to get your plan in straight in order and know what you're going to do with your Bitcoin and all your things. You have equities, you have real estate. Everything starts to crash. Those doomsayers start to really think that things are going to come into play, and fruition starts to take place. And Las Vegas is a great place to talk about it.